Fellow beastmen of the Bray Herds, Taurox and Al Gorbel welcome you back to the campaign trail where we are continuing the Destroy All Humans, Vote Gorbel 24 campaign. So Al Gorbel will treat all of you equally, meaning equally poor when he destroys all mankind. So welcome back to the campaign. This is going to be episode 4, I believe. We've got some issues with needing to deal with the Witchwood, but we can't do that at the moment, so we are in fact headed to the Temple of Adayath. I could just replenish my movement points and go for it on this turn, probably. I don't know. Let's go ahead and end the turn, get a little bit of replenishment, finish that horde building, and continue things here. Go start fighting the Tomb Boys. We should be better suited to fighting the Tomb Kings than we would a whole bunch of Wood Elf Archer spam. The Wood Elf's Archer spam cannot be underestimated in campaign, especially on these higher difficulties. It is very strong. It is very strong, so you definitely need to pay attention and be careful. I'm gonna wait on Woundmaker. I'm gonna just keep doing everything to buff melee defense and survivability first with Gorbel. Alright, Temple of Adayath is now within our reach for Taurox, and we're going to win this one rather easily. Let's do raise and advance because there's not much here. So that gained us some additional devastation, and we can get more from Plane of Spiders. Though I am gonna need to replenish my movement. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking the wrong spot. Till harsh rampage is completed. We start over again? Oh, okay, we started over again. That's weird. I guess it only lasts for so many turns, and then you gotta build it up again. Alright, whatever. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna move as far as I can this direction then. Okay, so Plane of Spiders will be next on the agenda. The Elves are just holed up at the Witchwood, and I mean that's not altogether a bad idea on their part. It's actually a pretty good idea because they're going to be very difficult for me to pull down if that's the case. Let's think about what I was working on here. Gathering a Beast, magic item drop chances, bestial rage. None of those things seem particularly interesting to me. We've finished Fury of the Herd. It'd be cool to buff up Minotaurs and use quite a few of them in this army, though we're not anywhere near that yet. And so it looks like maybe the next thing I do, I got hit point restoration. Ooh, perfect vigor would be very good for Taurox, but it's going to require me to have at least 2 skill points sent here. That gives us an extra gore gun and extra armor for them. Bestial rage. What is the River of Blood region effects? Really sure what that is. I may do it later on just to see, but let's see if that surely that doesn't give me the option to recruit a Gorgon right now. Maybe it does. I can't recruit at the moment because I'm not in the encamp stance. Let's end our turn, get ready to destroy the Plane of Spiders. Oh, sweet. The Bony Boys came to me. This is great. So here is the Grand Hierophant Khatep and his Hyro Titan. Mostly just skeletons. He does have some archers that we'll need to deal with, but I do have a fair bit of light cavalry, assuming we can get around his lines. So let's go ahead and fight this. Should be a good opportunity for us to build up that rampage and keep Taurox happy and fighting. These skeletons have a fair bit of experience on them, so good thing I've upgraded my gores. My gores should be more than up to the cause, though. Like, I mean, they have pretty decent stats. Yeah, their melee defense is really high now. Their melee attack's pretty crappy, but I don't expect that melee defense on skeletons is going to be particularly good. Let's get these Ravagers right in the middle. I do want to get into combat rather quickly. Bray Shaman, we can pull him up here. And let's see. I want to get into the flanks real quick if possible. Cannot Vanguard deploy the Minotaurs or the Gorgon or Taurox. I'm gonna hard group all this stuff. Okay, there we go. Start the battle. Group 1, go ahead and attack. And put these guys on a defensive stance. Okay, here we go. Here, Carrion and some skeleton archers. There's your target. There's your target. Target. Ooh, getting hit with the little whirlwind action. I'm gonna go after the Hierotitan with the Gorgon and Taurox. And I'm gonna shoot for this blob with the Minotaurs. Let's get over here. Little Vile Tide action right here ought to be pretty effective. Okay. Alright, let's go find some archers. What are they? I think it canceled our Vile Tide, unfortunately. I don't know what you're shooting at, but get up here and find a better target to shoot at. Oh, they've got that stupid... Let's just rear attack here real quick, because their archers are going to be covered by that nonsense special ability that was going on. Okay, we are hurting them real bad. Over here. I'm gonna summon a Cygor right here too. Okay, we're doing quite good in our fight against the skeletons. Oh, we got a summon on us back here, that sucks. Send Gorbol and some Minotaurs back here to help. Alright, let's get these guys out of that. Swing out and around. This way. Okay, that should get rid of the Ushabti that were on us. How my Centaurs aren't easily winning a fight with this Carrion is actually a little bit beyond me at the moment. And somehow the Hierotitan has survived all this time. I'm a little bit frustrated with that as well. Alright, our Cygor is doing a good job of kind of just getting in the way. Come on, get back. This unit back up here. We somehow did not break the leadership of these skeletons. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Let's get our chariots back up out of there. How are we having such a difficult time with skeleton archers? I mean, this does not make any sense whatsoever on the statistics. Like, I mean, we can't even shoot through a unit of skeleton archers. I don't really understand how that's possible or what's going on, but... Alright, it looks like we might finally beat the unit of Carrion. Like, very weak unit, by the way. Somehow the Hierotitan's still alive. I'm trying to get Taurox to kill it. I'm gonna come up and just start trying to pepper some of these skeletons. Let's get away from that. I'm gonna swing around here and go take these units to try and do some damage. These vortexes from Khatep, I'm getting real tired of it real fast. Lost my chariots right there. Some Nehekara warriors here. Got caught there. Get these Centigores out and around. Here's my Brace Shaman. A good opportunity for a Vile Tide right here. It didn't do much damage last time, which is odd because the skeletons have almost no armor. Should be very effective. Alright, Cygor, just start popping some rocks into there. We're starting to wear them down, I think. It's a pretty intense fight, actually. Need to get Taurox more up in the middle of this. Let's use this explosion. Another Vile Tide popping off over there. I mean, the enemy should be really feeling this at the moment. Getting some nice point-blank shots with the Summoned Cygor. He's got 135 kills. Oh, that was my Summoned Cygor. I was like, what big unit did I lose? I don't remember that. Let's try and save our Tuskor chariots. They've actually done pretty darn well. Alright, there goes the Hierophant. He is down, finally. He caused a lot of damage. But we're going to get a big victory here. That was a lot of Skelly boys. And they lasted much longer in those fights. I know they're not, like, they can't be routed, but I didn't expect them to stand up for that long in those fights. So again, could just be the difficulty throwing me off here with what I'm expecting. Or I just overestimated my units, one of the two. Don't really know. The answer is, I mean, my units were certainly getting quite a few kills. It could have just been that we were outnumbered so heavily, too. I mean, if you look at it, it was over 2-to-1, getting closer to 3-to-1. It's about 2.5-to-1 outnumbered. We lost a Blackhorn Ravagers. That sucks. Just do this. None of them are really the option that I want at the moment. Let's see how much replenishment we got on that turn end. Not bad. And this will give me the opportunity. I can grab another Gore Herd with shields to replace the Blackhorn Ravagers. I like shields right now because... Oh dang, it takes a turn to recruit them, I forgot. Let's have a Regiment of Renown available. Just these. I don't really need another unit of cavalry. I really need a unit of infantry. Well, we should be able to win this battle and kind of take these guys out of the picture for the moment. In fact, we can auto-resolve this one. There's nothing to really be seen here. Help get us some extra momentum. I'm gonna actually loot and raise this one, take the extra favor for a minute. And now let's re-recruit our unit that I want. Level up Taurox. We can get this demonic vigor, which will give him perfect vigor. Brace Shaman was much more helpful having that chariot. Definitely was a benefit to him. The Razor Gore chariot will be better when we get the opportunity. Let's see here. What do we want now? Worried about Mantle of Gorok at the moment. Traitorkin. Bray Scream actually could have been pretty good in that battle because there were quite a few blobs. So let's work on Bray Scream. Keep putting more melee defense on Gorbol. His attack will need to be better, ultimately. We've built up a decent bit of devastation here. We could get a lot more if we were able to get the Witchwood under control. I do want to upgrade my Herdstone, so that will help me quite a lot. It's going to give me a better garrison, and it lets me recruit, you know, units and stuff here too. So let's make that upgrade. The only devastation left available to us in this hunting ground is going to be at the Witchwood. That is devastation that is going to be difficult to come by. Get this Primal Fury. Upgrade Venom Glade as well, because it was previously attacked. So having some extra defense there would not be a bad thing. And I'm enjoying this campaign so far. What do you all think of the changes to the Beastmen and Taurox as a DLC Lord? Some people apparently wanted a character named Goros. I'm not familiar with him. But I don't know. What do you all think? Was Taurox the right choice in your opinion? I'm gonna move up here. That encampment. Let's make some improvements here with the favor we've got. Building actually just doesn't matter because we can't recruit any of those units until we hit the higher level. Yeah, we just can't recruit any of these until we get a higher level of devastation, I think. I need 750 dread for the next Herdstone upgrade, and I really should try and work on that. 5 population surplus. Right now we have 3. You know what? I don't think any of these are like super necessary at the moment, so I'm gonna just kind of sit on some of my favor. Actually, we can go look in here too, see if there's anything really worth buying with that favor. Ooh, a bound Savage Dominion spell. Dang, that's pretty good. Drunken Bravado restores. So wow, we could put that on like Gorbowl. That would be pretty sweet. That's some pretty good stuff. Banner of Madness. Strength. They lose 30 armor but gain 40 melee attack? Holy cow, those Minotaurs would be absolutely juiced. I kind of want to see this. I have to put that here though, and then we can use it in the next battle. Like I'm really curious to see that actually. It sounds pretty awesome. Ray Scream. All right, let's end this turn. We've got to go get the elves out of the Witchwood somehow. That is not going to be easy to defeat their armies. That is going to be so many archers. Let's go see if we can get eyes on them. Yeah, they're still just hugging the Witchwood. Dadgummit. And they have aerial too. Dang. It's going to be extraordinarily difficult to get them out of their hidey hole. Unless I could get another army. I don't know if I can. We can actually recruit another lord. The Great Brace Shaman, by the way, is a Total War Access unit, so you should go sign up for Total War Access and get this unit. So I haven't mentioned it much yet, but Great Brace Shaman is going to be a pretty cool addition via the Total War Access, so definitely go check that out. In fact, let's go ahead and use it since I haven't used it yet. Beast, Shadows. I mean, Shadows is pretty fun. Death is always a good one. Beast is pretty great too with the Manticore summons. Oof, I like them all. I'm gonna take Death though because it's got some really good Got some really nice vortex spells. Sons of Horus, I can recruit these in. I need to go into raiding stance. And then on the next turn I can enter the encamp stance and recruit a bunch of trash units just to help me overwhelm the elves. And I think that will be good. Winds of Magic cost. Okay, so that'll actually help impact our Brace Shaman because it reduces the Winds of Magic cost. I don't have a lot of momentum though, so we're gonna have to take the fight to them. They're trying to do agent actions. I mean, I could lightning strike one of them, I think, with Taurox. But I'll need my other troops in position to protect him afterwards, which means I am gonna have to sit here one more turn. It's not ideal. Yeah. Getting a little risky here. We can't sit around forever. Get some more dread per turn. And this one. What do you want, ugly? No peace treaties. Come take a piece of me or no peace. Alright. Oh, Beastly we definitely want Beastly Inclination. That'll last for 3 turns. Don't have many units in this army. But I kind of have to wait one more turn and just stack up as many units here as I can. And then if I can pull off a lightning strike against this tree man out here, oof, it'd still be rough. Like, we'd have to be a very effective lightning strike. I wonder if we put him into raiding, does that help us any with... Alright, let's just see what happens. Lead. I don't like sitting around like this as the Beastman, but I really want to kill these sisters. I could just ignore them and move on. It's an option. It's not an option I like, but it is an option. Their larger army is now outside the settlement. It is the sisters. They have aerial. Got a decent force. I'm gonna lightning strike that army. Oh, it's an ambush. Oh boy, that's good. That is real good, in fact. Yeah. So let's fight this and see if we can kill them off quickly. I wonder whether the auto-resolve would be kinder to me. I can't let the auto-resolve have this, so this is just too juicy of an engagement to pass up. Give to the auto-resolve. So basically what we do here is we try and kill the Sisters of Twilight quickly and efficiently. We move up our new army to right behind us to give us reinforcements for what could be a possible counterattack from the Witchwood. So we got very fortunate here to pull off the ambush. Okay, this deployment isn't bad. I'm gonna need Taurox and the Gorgon nearby in order to bushwhack the sisters if they land, but if not, we'll go for aerial first. Same thing, I'm gonna put Gorbel up here to help deal with aerial. Now we need to deal with the cavalry. Actually, I'm gonna take Gorgon. I'm gonna actually take the Gorgon back here after the cavalry. Well, I don't know if he'll be able to catch the Stag Knights. Let's keep him up here. Let's just trust our fast movers to get on those. We could take our Minotaurs, which are considerably faster, and go after the Stag Knights. They've got some massive weapon strength and melee attack because of that banner. We lost a lot of armor, but, I mean, they're going to be absolute, you know, forgive the bad pun, but they're going to be beast in melee. Okay. I feel like this isn't cheating in a ambush battle because it's kind of necessary. I'm gonna take my Centigores with great weapons and my Minos. Where's the Minotaurs? Here. Alright, yeah, the Minotaurs zero in on the Great Stag Knights, and let's pull our leaders. And you all go after the Sisters of Twilight. Alright, let's hit play. Alright, the Sisters just dropped down. Those are Azrae Spear, and I really don't want any part of that. Alright, I'm after the Sisters with Taurox. Alright. Pretty good ambush so far. Pretty good. It's actually really good at the moment. Alright. Man, those Azrae Spear are ripping us apart. I'm trying to team up on Ariel because her magic can play a pretty critical role. That should help take a dump on this fight. They gotta get terrified. Okay, want another fight there. Let's start the wrap-up process. Alright, excellent. That's it. We did it. Ariel's dead. Sisters of Twilight routed. Pretty decisive victory there. Their two main characters being badly damaged, one being straight up killed. But I'm pretty sure Ariel is an immortal character, so she'll be back. You know, like a legendary lord, but at least for now. And that should be a huge help to us here in trying to make our way into the Witchwood. Because I was getting a little bit perplexed about how we were going to pull that off. Bestial Rage is high. I'm going to take the extra favor. Okay. So the Sisters are still alive. I could replenish... No, actually I can't replenish momentum because we don't have it. Dang, that sucks. I definitely don't want to go into a raiding stance because it'll make us tired. Voice of the Gods. Do we want next in this army? I think Taurox Terror would probably be good. Let's see here. Bray Shaman can get his Razor Gore Chariot, which is going to be a better ride all around. And we're going to pull this army up to reinforce. And I cannot do any recruiting. Nothing else I can pull into this army, but the two can reinforce each other, so at least I have some reinforcements in case we are counterattacked. We're building up a nice bit of dread here, which is nice. Do this Venom Glade upgrade, get some better garrisons. We want as good of a garrison as we can get in any of these places. How much dread do I need for the next one? I think it was 700 something. Yeah, 750. And at the moment, we're gaining quite a bit. Or that was units killed, or buildings constructed. So we're getting 70 from buildings, and we got 75 that turn. Let's end this one. We should be able to get about 40 marks of ruination if I can get in here and finally put an end to the Witchwood. It looks like the sisters took off. So they fled the coop. And that is going to leave us to siege them here. They have a good number of range. They have Azrae Spear and a couple of Glade Captains. A big tree. I mean, it's no joke. I could always just put together more reinforcements here because it doesn't cost us anything. Wait a turn and then see if we get better chances. I don't think the sisters have any place to go in order to do more recruiting. Okay, they came back, but they're still trying to get in at us. They entered an ambush stance right up here, which is kind of odd. I don't have any momentum, so we really need to attack. Casualties are medium, so we just lose. Honestly, I'm going to take the auto-resolve, because I think the auto-resolve is going to be nicer to me than this battle will. Some of you may think it's a bit cowardly on my behalf, but I'm doing it. So, I'm getting rid of the Witchwood here and now. And if it means I'm taking the easy way, then taking the easy way. You get the loot. Grabbed a bounce. Okay, we open Korok's Man Rippers too. That'll be a nice replacement for one of those spear units that we had anyway. We'll get one back. And then we can grab the Korok's Man Rippers. And this stack will kind of suck, but I'm just going to kind of fill it up with trash just to kind of help reinforce me. Now we can perform the ritual, which helped us make it to the Marks of Ruination level 3. Which at this point means that we should have access to better units from a recruitment standpoint. Actually, I don't think it changed our units a whole lot. We need level 4 to get that stuff. Hang on, what's here? So we did get level 3, so we can now get Bestigor. And we definitely want some Bestigor. If I merge these... Where's my Bestigor at? What? Oh, I don't have the right building yet. Okay, yeah, so let's put the building up here for Bestigor. Now it would kind of make sense to build some of these things. It's going to use up a ton of our favor. But we kind of need to access to better units and make our herd a lot more threatening, so I don't have to be as worried as I did. Oh wow, even more melee attack for Minotaurs? That's going to be ridiculous. Grab Deadly Onslaught. End another turn here. We don't have a lot of momentum. We got to go find some more fights, or else we're going to be in trouble. I've only got 2, so... I see people alive to the south of us, so south we go. We're gonna need to get there in a hurry, actually. I don't think we can do any recruiting here. Yeah, we can't. Can't get those guys back either, so we're gonna have to just wait. This will hopefully put us within as quick as possible striking distance of Bleak Cold Fortress and Ancient City. I think I might make my next Blood Grounds in the Ancient City. Maybe just Bleak Cold Fortress. I don't know. We just have to get down. We got to do more fighting. We can't sit around like this. Like we've got to go do more fighting. That's all there is to it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I'm about out of time, so it was successful. We completed our second blood ground. We've gained quite a bit of dread. Let's actually not forget to go use that dread. I could get more Bestigor herds, which would be nice, but I'm going to go ahead and use it to upgrade our herd stone and make those be able to be level 3 herd stones. Because this makes our garrison stronger and then gives us access to better units while we're near the herd stones. So that is definitely what I want to do. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. Hope you're enjoying this Doom Bull stack here. Speaking of, man, that'd be funny. We should get like a huge stack of Minotaurs later in this campaign. Look at the stats on these guys, man. That is disgustingly awesome. They're just an absolute chainsaw of a unit. I mean, sure, they'll fall apart pretty easy in the wrong scenario, but my gosh, like, those stats. Anyway, see you all next time. Heir of Beastmen signing out. See you then.